It is Monday morning, and I'm heading to USC right now for practice. Today, the goal is to work on some long full approaches and some short approach pop-offs. So that's the plan and goal today. This week, I'll be pretty much taking off for the most part, I think, the weight room as I prepare for competing on Thursday in Long Beach at the Pacific Invitational. So that's the plan, that's the goal. This morning, dude, been listening to Joe Dispenza. Super good. This guy is crazy knowledgeable about quantum physics and law of attraction. If you're into that, if you're into upgrading your mind, your body, and your goals, definitely go check him out. He is unreal at explaining things. And one of the things that I felt like I was reminded of is that, like, we have the power within ourselves of all these options and opportunities of who we want to be. Like, there's all these potential different versions of ourselves within the quantum atmosphere. And it reminds me of that episode of Rick and Morty where there was a bunch of different Ricks and there was a bunch of different Mortys, and you see all the possibilities. And granted, a lot of it is because of experiences, like growing up in different places, experiences changing mind, but it's like behavior and thought process that changed how the Mortys or Ricks were. Like there was buff Ricks, and like there was I think it was stupid Rick or whatever. Like there's all these different versions of each one of them, and it made me realize, I'm like, dude, that's crazy, because you know, if you were placed in a different environment, had different friends, different experiences in life, you would be different. But it goes to show that you still have the same body and the same brain, same spirit within you, but you have different experiences that can create different outcomes if it changes your mind. And we have the power in our mind to become something amazing and great. And so you can kind of look at like yourself, or I look at myself as like, dude, all right, which version of myself do I want to be? Like, there's all these different versions of me that I could be, in different routes and paths that I could go down, but which one do I want to be? And I'm long jump Trent. So how do I maximize the long jump Trent? And it's pretty cool to think that way. Like, how do I become the best long jump Trent possible? Like, no other long jump Trent like version of me could be better than me and be absolute best at it. And so I think it's super cool and super powerful when you realize that you have all these endless possibilities of your potential, of who you could be, and all you have to do is choose, and then make up your mind and start believing that you are that person, and that you can be that person, that you will be that person, and that you're in the process of being that person and becoming that person. And you start walking like you're that person, you become that person, you become that version of you. And I think it's such a cool realization, because then you can attract all these different things that help you, like attracting like a different mindset, you know, like you change your mindset because that's who you want to be. You want to be this person, this version of yourself. You are that person from here on out, if that's who you want to be. And I think it's amazing, because when you step into that reality, into that realm of that version of you, then that is your life, that is your perception, and that is how you're going to live. I think it's super cool. So it was just kind of confirmation. I had thought about that before, and I really like that Rick and Morty episode, because it kind of gave me like an interesting perspective of that you could be, there's all these like alternate versions of you based off of if you were to have different experiences and think differently in life. Like there's probably like an artist Trent that's like, you know, like good at painting and drawing, like a bodybuilding Trent, an acting Trent. Like there's a lot of other versions of me. And not to say that I can't transition into some of those like later on, but like there's time and places, and you only have limited time, so you might as well maximize the one that you want to be the most. And I just think it's super, super cool. So I feel ready. I slept good. Our recovery was like 85 today on the Oura Ring. And I only slept for like 7 or 8 hours, but my REM was really high. My REM sleep was really high. So I think maybe all the magnesium from ATP Labs, the magnesium that I'm taking, I think that really helps. Also, last night I finished the night with like writing who I want to be and what I want to do, who I want to become, you know, like I love it, dude. I really love writing down and dreaming of all these possibilities that I can achieve in my future. I love it, man, because you take off all boundaries and you dream. And it feels so powerful in your mind. I believe that it changes a lot of things internally. I think that you're like on a cellular level, things change when you allow yourself to do that. And I think it's so cool. So maybe that's why I slept really good too. I don't know. It's all working, man. Everything's adding up together to make it happen. One thing that I haven't been doing lately, though, since I've been back from Italy, is my fascia stretches in the morning as part of my morning routine. That's something that I usually do right before coffee. I've been doing the lime and water and salt and then the cold shower, but I do like to do the fascia stretches because they're really hard postural holds. And like the other day when I was doing like kind of like the under the fence move right there, I forget what it's called. It's like a down dog, but like kind of a push up and then back. And it was kind of like pinching like my neck and my C-spine, and I'm like, all right, dude, I gotta get back in some of those C-spine like longer fascia holds. So I'll do it today, like do the dynamic version, which is great, but I just need to continue to create that as a habit, because posture is one of my goals this year, is to increase my posture, because I want to have good posture. I want to have a good healthy spine. I was pretty much like, I had an MRI earlier this year and they showed all these herniated discs and then like pre-herniated discs. So it's like, all right, dude, spinal health, dude. I need to focus on spinal health, and fascia stretches decompress the disc, and they help keep healthy discs in your spine. They also strengthen your like fascia tissue and like collagen layers of like your posture. So over time, like when you have repeated movement patterns, what happens is like fat or collagen layers like get like built in certain directions to hold you in a certain like posture to help with that movement. So if you're slouching all the time on a computer, now your muscles are like overstretched in some areas and they're built up that way, then other ones are really, really, really tight. So it's good to think about like, all right, it's gonna take time for me to change the posture, but repeated mindfulness of like, okay, how do I get 1% better today? I'm writing that down, like, dude, posture. So just by the fact of like writing it down, my subconscious mind's like, oh dude, posture check. And then doing the like fascia stretches, otherwise known as like eldoas. I don't know why it's called that, but by doing those, that is increasing my posture. So super good stuff. There's people watching. I'm in LA, so tons of opportunity. People watch. Entertainment is everywhere. Whatever, anybody I see that's like on the streets and stuff, like there's all these other possibilities of who they could have been. But what matters most is focusing on me, who I am, how I want to be, and being the best version of myself. And every day seeking growth, seeking to be the best version of myself, seeking to learn and grow and become more valuable for the world. And I think that is the fastest way to overcome a mental struggle, challenge, or battle is seeking self-growth, opportunities for you to become better. Because if you're going through something that's mentally really challenging, what you need to do, you need to bring it back of, okay, how do I get better today? What do I need to do today to get better? Like, who do I want to be? Okay, how do I get there? And kind of just redirect your focus, and whatever challenge it is too, dude, pray about it and say, dude, God, thank you for helping me. I'm asking you to help me learn through this. Even if it was because of my own either disobedience or because I, didn't ask you for advice, I kind of just went down this route, whatever it is, God's still gonna help you and he wants to teach you, especially if you're like, dude, I'm here now. Please help me get out of this, and also please teach me as much as possible so I can, I don't go back into this as well. Because if it's not good feelings wherever you're at right now, then you want to get to a confident place where you're like, yes, dude, I love the route I'm on. I love what I'm pursuing and where I'm going in life. And God will help you, dude. He wants to. He wants to maximize your potential. You were created for a purpose and a plan, because your experiences, everything, dude, can be used to help other people. Everything that you've ever experienced in life can be used to help other people. But you need to help yourself as well, or I think probably first help yourself, because then you become more impactful. Just like the airplane seatbelt rule, with a kid, or not seatbelt, but air mask. First put the oxygen mask on yourself, because then you're in a place to help your kid. And then if someone else needs help too, dude, you got the oxygen mask, you're good to go, Kokomo. Help your kid on in the next one, baby. And down the line, so always bring back in. All right, I'm pulling up to USC right now. I'm walking around USC and I see all these people checking out the sun right now. Apparently there's a partial eclipse, so let's check it out. Whoa, no way. All right, let me see if I can record this. All right, okay. Yeah, well, I can see it. I don't know if this camera can see it though. Let me see if I can go to the sun. Oh, okay, you can't really see it, no. But it is definitely, almost. I don't know. That's unreal. That's so sick. It's a cool see. Thank you so much for showing me this. Yeah, that was so sick. It was like just to see moon shape, partially eclipsed. Dude, maybe when I was driving today, I saw this dude. He looked like a homeless guy, but he had an old video camera just pointed up at the sun. I was like, he's just videotaping the sun right now. And then I'm walking around campus at USC. I see all these people kind of pointing their cameras up there, and I see some people it looks like 3D glasses on, and they're looking at them like, there's gotta be something going on, dude. Oh yeah, see, here's more people right here.
See, all the shadows are all crescents.
Oh, that is true.
Oh. That's
They're
the
all
trippiest
crescents.
part to me is the shadows aren't normal anymore.
The shadows aren't normal anymore.
Fuck yeah. This fucking rock.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dude, crescent-shaped shadows. It's true. Wow. It's actually pretty trippy. And super cool. Wow, yeah, look at, all right, so this is what the moon looked like. It was a crescent shaped. See, like that one right there. That's what the moon looked like. That's so sick. Just found out 2 minutes till peak time, dude. Everyone's be peaking around here. 2 minutes till full peak, dude. It wasn't even peaked. Alright, no, ton practice. I'm gonna be peaking at practice, dude. Hitting higher and higher peaks. Either way, it's super cool. Love nature. Dude, I was wondering if people are just where they got all these glasses from. Apparently, dude, they knew this was going down, dude. So I didn't know that, but it's all good. I still got to see it.
All right, time for some short approaches. Got the warm-up in, feeling good, dude. There's a partial eclipse right now. Couldn't see it on camera, but there's all these people at USC holding the 3D glasses up. Pretty dope. So we're out here peaking, baby. It's eclipse peak time. We're gonna get some takeoffs, dude. We're gonna work on some takeoffs right now.
Goes perfect.
A little long, a little long.
Really?
Yeah, we're good. So you super good. Right now, I'm working on short approaches. Wind conditions a little tough right now, but I'm hitting good angles.
There you go. Hey.
Last one, best one, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. What we found today, because the wind was kind of swirling, when it's a tailwind, I'm on the board at a coach's mark of like 920 and a little bit in front. But if it's a strong headwind, I might be at 8, like 66 to 70, and I'll be on the board. So good data to know headwind or tailwind to give my coach feedback to give me. Even if it's picking up after other people, it always makes you feel better at the end of the day because this is your office. You just step over this.
Because I knew you'd get it.
Dude, take care of your office, man. It doesn't matter who left the mess. Just pick it up because it's where you train.
It's gonna be on camera? Okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
So when I was in 8th grade, my sister was a senior in high school and she was in the band, and they were selling TP insurance.
Yeah.
You know, when your house gets toilet papered?
Yeah.
So my parents bought it for like, I don't know, 20 bucks. So in case somebody toilet papers your house, my sister and whoever she was with would come clean it up.
Yeah.
So that night, me and my buddy toilet papered my own house.
Yeah.
Real good.
Your own
And then-
house?
And then she had to clean it up. It was great. Stepped over that bottle. It reminded me of that story. I knew you were going to pick it up.
That's hilarious, but hey, I didn't get paid for any insurance.
Yeah. Did it for free.
I know, man, that's funny. Just had a solid practice. Now, road to rest and recovery, man. Just get better. Just get better, baby. Be ready by Thursday. Jump time, baby. He's my happy doji. Happy guy. He's hanging out here in the shade, in the portal, dude. Rango just got to say hi to some people, and yeah, he's making friends today. Me and Big Rangs, Big Rango dog. Just finished practice, bro.
Life sucker free. That's why the niggas you be with talk down like they don't fuck with me.
All right, change the music. Pause the music. Whose song was that, dude? Hey, disconnect your phone, please, dude. People next to me trying to connect to my car. What were they thinking, dude? All right, dude. I forgot to pay for parking. Parked in the handicap pass, so maybe I just got a pass today. It is hot, dude, with this eclipse going on, dude. Peaking, bro. It is peak city up in here, dude. I've been peaking at practice. I had a good day of practice, dude. I had so much fun, man. And that is what's really, 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 really important, dude, is like having so much fun doing what you love to do. That is the key, bro. That is key to growth. That is key to success, because I want to go do it again, dude. It's not a question of, am I motivated to go train tomorrow? Am I motivated to go rest and recover today? Dude, no ifs, ands, or buts or questions about it, bro. I am living my best life, dude. I'm so happy. I'm so content. Just, dude, I was having a great day at practice today. Man, life is good, baby. Life is good. Time to get some protein up in my life, some collagen, some glutamine, and an apple. All right, you know what would have made it just a little bit better? What I'm gonna start doing is bringing those macadamia nuts. Dude, the car that just went by, this Urban Defender or whatever, that car is so sick, dude. It is so sick. I'll see if I can get it on camera. Maybe I'll go up to him and be like, yo, dude, what kind of car is that? What do you do for a living? You know how people do that on like social media. Oh, I don't know where he parks, so. But if I see him though, future vlogs, I'll ask him. Just say what up, dude. Maybe make a new friend. Who knows? Maybe he'll let me drive it, dude. Like Danny Duncan when he let me drive his Tezzy truck. That thing was sick. Definitely almost crashed it though. Mentally, I've been going through a challenging season. I'll tell you what, dude. I am seeing the fruit of my labor of the journaling in the morning, the praying, dude, going to church, speaking into existence who I am, who I'm called to be, like what I'm doing. Like I'm the champ, baby. I'm God's champ. I'm the people's champ, bro. I'm gonna be your favorite Paralympian. Maybe not. I don't really care too much about that, but I just want to maximize my potential, dude, and I want to grow, and I think the reason why I've had so much success is because I have that workhorse mentality. I'm always trying to get better, and I go hard. And granted, that comes with its own challenges. Like when you work extremely hard and you're a workhorse, then like it's really good when you're young, absolutely awesome. And then when you get to a certain age, like you have to channel it into other avenues of how do you still get better? So for instance, I'm 33. I can't work out like I did when I was like in college, or let's just say like even when I was like 25, 26, 27, I think even 28 too. Like I just can't work out as frequently, but my intensity is really high when I do work out. And so what do I do on those other days when it's like my body is like, dude, not today, bro? Well, I stretch, I can visualize, I can journal, I can meditate, I can do like functional range conditioning, I can do hyperbaric chamber, like red light therapy, massage. Like there's so much more that I could do that makes me feel like, all right, dude, I just maximized recovery that day and I got better. Like I can do walking drills, I can still go warm up. Like there's so much to do. So I had to learn how to channel it and like learn to like put my ego in check of like, dude, you don't need to lift every day. Like you don't need to go 110% on lifting when your body says like, bro, I need to rest and recover, because otherwise my SI joint is going to absolutely like give me sciatica and problems. So I had to listen to my body. But when I was younger, bro, and I have that workhorse mentality, dude, my body's ready, I'm freaking going, bro, because that's how I roll. If I can do it, I'm like, if my body's ready, dude, my mind's like, yes, it's go time, dude. I'm always like, for the most part, 90%, my mind's like, it's go time. So very rarely is my mind not ready, my body is. Very rare, very rare. So you just have to kind of figure out where you are. Like not everybody is a workhorse. Like I know Olympians that did extremely well that didn't have that workhorse mentality, but they had tons of talent. And so for them, what was more important was consistency of just showing up to training, like doing exactly what their coach like is asking them to do, and then like maximize rest and recovery. And so they didn't have to put in necessarily as much work behind the scenes per se. Like at some point, like I saw them like having to do rehab stuff like for injury prevention or because they had an injury. But for the most part, with these athletes that I know that did very, very good, like for instance, like Brittany Reese, when I trained with her, her warm-ups were so like minimal and she would take it easy. Most practices she was going pretty easy, and then when she had to flip it on, it was go time. And outside of practice, she was chill, super chill. She was maximizing rest and recovery. But this girl was full of talent, like crazy talent. She also worked on her mind game though too. Like she had like a life coach, and she would visualize. She would, you know, she was a champion. She absolutely was a champion, but she was a different type of beast. Like she naturally had some crazy athletic ability that, like genetics, but was developed over time by playing a ton of sports. Whereas me, yeah, I played a ton of sports. I have great athleticism, but my athleticism or genetics, whatever, like I still had to work extremely hard to get where I'm at today. Like it didn't come as easy. So if I were to try to replicate like her style of training, I personally wouldn't have had as much success. So you got to kind of figure out like where are you at. And I know what it takes for me to succeed because no one knows me better than me, and no one knows you better than you. And that's your job. At the end of the day, your job is to figure out how do you be the best version of yourself. Because nobody, like people can tell you like, no, this is what you need to do, this and that. And that can be good. Like granted, if it's like coming from your parents, someone's support system, someone that really cares about you and knows you, or is like giving you a perspective that's like good advice, but really you have to believe it and you have to know it and you have to figure it out yourself too, because you're in your body. And at the end of the day, if you're an athlete or whatever you're doing, your goals are, it comes down to you. It's nobody else's fault but you. Whatever you did, like I can't blame anybody for any time I failed. It has always come back to me, bro. It is because of the decisions I made, and you got to take ownership on that.
If you're making changes in your life, positive changes, if you're going through a struggle and you're focusing on becoming the best version of yourself every day, you're focusing on what you can do to become a better version of yourself, dude, that's what it's about. And you'll get through your challenge and your struggle, and you're going to learn so much wisdom to apply to your life and then help other people. And that's what it's about, man. Here's some advice I have. If you absolutely want to elevate, every morning journal what like things you're thankful for. I just thank God, like whatever comes to my mind, as much stuff and things that I'm expecting and hoping for my future. Like that's what I like. I thank God and I write it out. And then I ask God for things. I ask God for things today, like blessings today, help today, to be a blessing to other people today, to teach me more today, to help me grow as a long jumper, as a man, like spiritually grow, like a ton of stuff. I just write down whatever comes to my mind. And these things help you because they speak to your subconscious mind. And the more you do it, the more your subconscious mind, and on a cellular level, the more it's like, boom, you're making changes for these things. And then write down the 1% better. Like, how do you get 1% better today? And you try to keep it as simple as possible and on the main thing that you actually want to get better at. So for me, for instance, I wrote down pray, read my Bible, practice, Eldoa stretches, stretch at home. Oh, compression boots I'll add to it, but red light therapy later. Duolingo, so like working my mind. But like really, like at the end of the day, if I were just do the things that got me better at being a long jumper, like I got 1% better. I'm doing what God has called me to do. And throughout the day, like I pray, like it's just part of like me journaling and thanking God. Like, dude, that's me talking to God too. Like I'm talking to him, I'm just writing it out because it helps getting your thoughts on paper. It makes it more powerful. It really, really does. You're putting it out there. You're really putting it out there. I personally, like, you don't have to do all this, but I've like evolved it to, after thankfulness, asking God for stuff, and then 1% better. You know, you write a to-do list of like what you have, like what are things that you like need to get done, but those are like secondary to like what do you absolutely have to do to get better today that would make you feel fulfilled, what God is calling you to be. Like, what is your purpose? You focus on those things, because when you checkbox that off day in and day out, you feel amazing. You feel like you just got 1% better. You know that you did, and you build confidence. You walk differently because you're like, bro, I'm maximizing my day, bro. I'm not wasting time. I'm absolutely becoming the peak epitome of myself, the best version of myself. Some of that, like, you can add, like, sometimes I add on my 1% better, but I do this anyways, like listening to like positive things on YouTube. Like I told you that I like Above Inspiration. I think that's what it's called, Above Inspiration, the Christian like motivation videos. I love it. It's just a compilation of great pastors. I've been on Joe Dispenza, I think that's how you say his last name, like listening to him a bunch, and like, man, quantum physics is just mind-blowing to me. It makes me realize like how amazing our lives are, how impactful, how purposeful our thoughts and we are as beings, and even on a cellular level, how much power we have. It makes me realize like, dude, God created all this. Seek and you shall find, dude. Ask and the door will be open. Knock and you shall receive. Like, it's all there, baby. He has it there for you. Your potential, your maximum potential is there within your reach. What I added onto that is like, now this kind of takes me a while. Like now I'm like, my morning routine's getting longer and longer, but it's so powerful. And this is just what I do, dude. Like, I'm not saying you have to do this. Like, you do your own thing. Find out what works for you and your time management. But then I write down, like, dude, who I am. I'm the Paralympic champ, baby, and I write down all the beliefs around me being the Paralympic champion, about me being the best long jumper I can be, me maximizing my potential, that I am capable of infinitely greater long jumps, that like greater long jumps are coming my way. Like, I haven't jumped 8 meters in a competition yet. I haven't practiced, I have fouled, but that's coming. Like, it's coming real soon. Like, I know it is. I can feel it, dude. I know it. I can feel it. I see it. I believe it. I think it can happen Thursday. It can. And if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't define me. I'm going to learn from whatever. Like, today I got better and I learned. Thursday I'm going to get better, I'm going to learn. Next Saturday I'm going to get better and I'm going to learn. And so I know that it's like, dude, just time, baby. My dad used to say, Trent, all you need is time on the saddle, dude. That's like a cowboy saying, like, bro, just time riding the horse and you'll learn the movement of the horse. You'll learn how to ride a horse better. It was the same thing with riding motocross. Like, dude, just time on the bike and you get a feel of it. Same with surfing. The more I surf, the better I got at it. So, like, you don't have to stress about it. And, like, I'm not going to put time constraint on it. Yes, I want to jump incredibly far, like over 850 at the Paris Paralympic Games, but I'm not going to stress about it, man, because stressing about it doesn't help. Believing that I am absolutely capable of doing that I have the potential, and that I am worthy of those big jumps, that is what will get me there. That is what will get me there. And then loving, falling in love, and being in love with the process of long jumping. That's it, baby. That's it. Keep it simple. Bro, one day I'm gonna get a PJ, bro. One day. I believe it, man. I just believe it, bro. I believe that I can do it, man. And I believe that I can get that $20 million beach house. In the meantime, I'm gonna get a place out here in Brentwood in LA, man, because it is dope. It is so dope out here. I like it, bro. Good weather out in Cali, man. This is a good place I like in LA. I haven't really found too many other places that I like in LA, but this place over here is really cool, man. I'm having a good time. I like it. It's good protein. ATP Labs. Pink rings, look at him. His head is barely, it's right here. He's a big boy. Man, and I got so much time. It's only 2 p.m. right now. Oh, dude, this dude's hitting the hill right now on a skateboard. This looks so fun. Man, it would be dope to have a place out here with a pool too. I don't know how much that costs, man, but that would be dope. All right, on this episode of What I'm Feeding My Doggo, check it out. We got a liver, sardines, we got a beef knuckle, kibble just on the bottom as he transitions to raw, and then we also got some raw ground beef. All right, big dog, come here. Come on. Oh yeah, he's happy. Sit. We gotta say our prayers first. You know the rules. You know the rules, big dog. Thank you, God, for this food. Thank you for love and Rango. Please heal him with this liver, beef knuckle, ground beef, and sardines, and the kibble. Please make him strong, robust, increase his testosterone, growth hormones, and his brain cells. Thank you, God. Increase his joy and love, and make him happy and healthy. Amen. Eat. Good boy, big doggo. Good boy. Okay, just cut up a bunch of bison liver into baggies to throw in the freezer, so then I can start having small chunks of bison as part of my pre or post workout. Right now I'm cooking
I think this might even be bison too. Bison liver, heart, and ground beef. That's all I'm making right now. Post-practice, already had protein shake and stuff, but this is post-practice meal, so an hour or so later. But here's liver with salt, raw, bison. Kind of smells like, kind of smells like cow dung, like when you're driving in the country and you pass a lot of cattle farms. That's what this reminds me of. But dude, it makes me heal faster and stronger than, dude, who cares, bro? As long as I brush my teeth later. All right. It's better with salt. Oh, what, Rango, you smell it? He wants some, but he had liver earlier, so he's chilling. You're chilling, big dog. You had a lot of liver. Gave him a whole piece of beef liver. So he's good. All right, I'll cut up this bell pepper. Dude, what are these things that grow in the bell peppers? Like, are these? Tastes good. I don't know what that is. It's got baby bell pepper growing inside. Just ate a baby bell pepper. Well, I tell you what, dude. I thank God for that baby bell pepper that was growing inside, because that thing was hydrating. It was good. It was really good. So I'm gonna cut up these bell peppers. I can't remember the last time I had bread. I think it was Italy, but no bread. I think I'm really on that paleo style right now with fruits, vegetables, and meats, dude. Oh, let me get some bone marrow, bro. This is just second meal of the day. And it's 4:46, so I'll have another one closer to 7. So I'm gonna try and work on the computer, get some emails done. Dude, emails are the worst, bro. I would love to hire somebody just to do that for me. Maybe I need to get a virtual assistant or something like that. Yeah, I feel like that's probably what a lot of really wealthy people do, is they have someone answer emails for them. And rarely do they. Maybe they only do it. They probably just text. I don't know. I don't know what they do, because they don't have time to answer all these emails, dude, and just get bombarded. Like, unless that's part of your job, but I feel like Elon Musk ain't sitting there answering emails all day. Like, he might email somebody for some information that he's asking about, like on how to get to Mars better or something. I don't think he's answering a bunch of BS emails for Tesla, you know? Workflow, baby. Like, you only got 24 hours in the day. What stuff's actually producing the results? The other stuff, just try and delegate if you can. Delegate. Dude, tons of bone marrow this time, dude. Look at all this. Oh, don't spill it, but let me see. I'll show you in a sec. It's a lot. Put it in the freezer, because that's gonna be great. Some bone broth. Dude, look at this. That's a lot. It's gonna taste really good. What do you think, Rangs? Throw a little bit of salt on that bone marrow, because that's gonna, oh man, that's gonna be so good. Dude, and it was pretty much like, I almost had like that same amount before track today. Dude, I had great energy and I ate a lot. I didn't film this morning what I ate, but I had a bigger bowl of like blackberries, strawberries, and kefir, and then I had that bone marrow bowl full like that, and then the meat as well. I felt good all day at practice. I could have gone harder, but right now looks like, all right, so I hit up the meet director Emily. She's been awesome. She got me into the Pacific Invite at Long Beach for Thursday, even after it closed down. She really helped me out. I called her back and I asked her if I could switch to Saturday. So tonight or tomorrow is when they have final like posted entries, but the entry already is closed on Direct Athletics. So really hoping Emily helps me out. You know, I'm kind of like just, it is what it is. There's a coach that can coach me on Saturday. His name's Kareem. He was an Olympian as well and worked under Dan Paff was his coach as well. So that was my previous coach. And my osteopath Melvin hit him up, asked him if he can help me out Saturday. So it'd be super good because there's going to be another Paralympian there named Jared, and I absolutely want to compete against him. I absolutely want to. So I really hope I get in the meet because I want to go compete. I want to go compete really bad. So we'll see. If not, dude, no worries, bro. Practice, get ready for Mount Sac, no big deal. Either way, dude, I'm good to go. Kokomo had a great practice today, and I'll have another practice maybe Wednesday or something, because I'll probably go light tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday really light, then boom, go time, baby. And it's supposed to potentially rain too, so that could be kind of cool. Challenging myself in you know, cold rainy conditions again too. So either way, dude, it's all working for me. So just keeping positive mindset, focus on one day at a time. All right, one of the best things you can do after eating is go on a walk. If you got a dog, take your dog on a walk. I mean, it's great. You get to run into other people and stuff. You don't have to socialize if you're not into that. But it lowers your blood glucose levels. So eating and moving is really good for your health. So try it out. It's something that I've been practicing, and I think that my blood glucose levels are going to go down because now I'm more mindful of it. When you know, maybe I didn't always do it, but for the most part I was trying to do it after breakfast and dinner. So it'll be interesting to see in the future. But now Rango's hungry again after his walk, so get it here.